Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports again. We're continuing our lockdown series. We've had Isaac Chilimbe, we've had Stacey McKinley, and now we've got Justin, Jaw, Breaker, Jones. No relation, but then some relation. You know, Justin, great to have you on the show. Finally, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. So, for people who don't know where you're from, first, could you let them know where you're from and what division you're in?
Well, I'm in the heavyweight division, and I'm from Houston, and I'm down here in Corpus Christi.
Okay, so obviously Houston, Texas. Then as soon as you say that, we start talking about Derek James and Spence and the Charlo brothers. So talk to me a bit about them.
Oh man, great guys, man. Great guys. I love to see them fight, man. Very exciting fighters. Um, I thought Charlo lacked skill in his fight against Tony Harrison, even though he won. I thought he was more of a aggression. Didn't show skill, but I think he learned from that. I'm ready to see him again, man. See how he improved.
Fantastic, fantastic. So you're a heavyweight. Can you let people know your record?
Oh, well, I'm 20, 23-0, and I have
Okay.
2 draws.
Okay, 23 and 0, two draws. Fantastic. So I've seen on the videos that we've got on the channel showing the stuff that you do, you're working with Oliver McCall, am I correct?
Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Big Oliver, Big O.
What's
He's
it like?
showing me a lot, man. Say
What's
what?
it like? What's it like working with a legend like Oliver McCall?
Oh, man, it's great. Very technical. He's very technical and aggressive. And I think it's with me spending so much time with him, it's gonna bring out some of the things that he did in his career that he's gonna transfer that on to me. He was an aggressive fighter, and he has me being more aggressive. I like to box, and sometimes that don't get the job done. A lot of my fight, he trying to get him in there and hurt him and get him out of there. I'm trying to skill. I'll end up getting him out of there. I beat him up, but the fight don't get stopped. And I think with a different attitude, being aggressive, going forward and making the fight
That
happen.
sounds interesting. So with Oliver McCall, how did you get with Oliver McCall in the first place?
Well, he was here. It just so happened he happened to be yeah. Excuse me. He happened to be in Corpus Christi, man. From working with him here, and, and it's been great.
You're breaking up. I'm not sure why you keep breaking up all the time. You're talking and you're breaking up, and we're losing you, and you're coming back, and we're losing you, and you're coming back. Not quite sure why that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I done turned it on airplane mode. Thought that would help.
Yeah, let's
Is
let's
it,
try anyway. Let's keep working anyway.
all
Um.
right.
So okay. Um. What was it about Oliver McCall that you was it just because he was a former fighter? Was it because he fought Lennox Lewis and he became world champion? What was it for you that was the deciding factor to work with Oliver McCall?
I mean, he was here. We started working together. We sparred. This was a situation where I could learn. You know, um, I haven't been able to learn anything when, especially being away from Bash. I've been stagnant. So having somebody that could teach me some new things, and I don't want to let him go, because I'm learning so much and I'm still learning. It's making me a different fighter.
Wow. So what was Bash giving you that now Oliver McCall is now sort of working with you now on? Compare the two, if you can.
Bash was a go getter. He pushed me. Period. That was I never witnessed anything like that, and I just here I wasn't able to be with him, but I just kept that in the practice, the things that he was teaching me. Then I got with Oliver, and Oliver was he worked more on technique and strategy. He worked more on technique and strategy. So I think those two guys will be good together, actually.
Wow.
Small things. It was really small things that, like, so like I could tell you things he showed me that I never knew. I would always fight. I wouldn't have. I would fight like he made a point to me. Hands right here ain't gonna make no difference. You need to be blocking right here because they gonna be hitting you up all side the head. Instead of having my hands right here, thinking I'm protected when I'm getting hit up. And that's just one of the things. A whole bunch of little small things like that. He would tell me and would make a difference. And then boxing him, sparring him. He's 54 years old and he's good too, man. It's good. And sparring him, I learned so much. I learned a lot of mistakes I was making, a lot of things I shouldn't be doing. And he would catch me. Hey, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. And it was like a teacher. We were sparring.
Wow. Incredible.
Okay. Okay. It's very
I'm still
easy to
here.
learn in those
Incredible.
situations.
Incredible. Everyone, everyone knows that McCall had one of the best chins in heavyweight boxing ever. I mean, that guy, I remember Lennox Lewis was loading up big right hands at him. He wouldn't go anywhere. He was walking around the ring. When he had that breakdown in the second fight, I'm thinking, wow, McCall could take some punches. And then he sparred with Mike Tyson as well.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
One tough dude, Oliver McCall.
Yeah, man. He's a good teacher too, man. Real good teacher.
Wow. So okay. So this lockdown, what was going on with your career before the lockdown?
Fights trying to stay busy. I buying fights trying to stay busy. I mean, I was looking for something. Until then, I was just trying to stay active and buying fights. I actually had a fight. Was supposed to be. It got counted down.
Okay. Okay. So your position, promoter, manager, how was that with you? How does that work with Justin Jawbreaker Jones?
I mean, on paper I have a manager, but we ain't been. The last fight that I've gotten, I got it myself. I've called, I asked, hey, what's going. Well, I kind of just take it as I got to do this myself. So the fight I had scheduled, the last fight I had, and so I'm just pushing myself, man, and trying somebody to do anything for me.
So is your location got anything to do with you getting fights or not getting fights, or is it to do with not having a top ranked promoter, or what is it?
I mean, I think it's not having a. I really believe it's not having the right people looking out for me. I'm looking for me fights, but I'm just starting this. I'm not great at it. You know what I mean? I talk to people and I'm networking and things, but I'm not great at it. That I'm usually just training to fight. So this is a learning experience for me, and it's too bad it's at this point in my career when I should be fighting. I'm skilled enough and good enough so I should be fighting top fighters, but I'm not getting any opportunities.
So it's always the situation where you're not getting opportunities. You do suddenly get the opportunity, and often these times fighters are not ready. What
Yeah.
are you doing to ensure that when you get your opportunity, you're going to be ready?
Well, I'm just trying to stay ready. I mean, that's all I could do. I've been training. I've been training for over a year and a half, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to get fights in between, paying for my own fights. That's the only thing I can do to try to stay ready. Stay training and then keep buying me fights. And I think that's the only thing I can do to be ready. You know, it's not really many people to spar here besides Oliver. You know, so I'm sparring with Oliver. I'm working and I'm training. That's all I'm doing. The same rotation.
So, in terms of uh, what do you think you're going to have to do differently to break what the pattern you've got at the moment, where you're buying fights? What do you think you have to do?
Just step into a fight. You know, I think I'm just gonna have to. It might not be the best situation. I think I might maybe need to get myself as prepared out for these fights, these 1 week and all these, and I done turned a few of them down because I wasn't really prepared. You know, prepared as I can and just jump into one of them fights and maybe knock one of them guys out. And I think that's the way I got to go.
So, if you could pick three fights that you could say, yeah, I'll take those three guys. Pick three guys you'd want to fight, and you think you'd have a realistic chance of winning, or at least competitive with. Give me three fighters in the heavyweight division.
I believe that I could compete with anybody. Um, I like Charles Martin. I like Charles Martin. Um,
Okay.
I would pick to the very top, or even Gerald Washington. I mean, it. I would pick the top guys, but I know them guys probably wouldn't want to fight me. You know,
Yeah.
I think I'm a dangerous fighter, and I'm not known, so I'll step it down a little bit. So Charles Martin, Gerald Washington, along that class there. You know,
So Gerald Washington.
yeah,
So that's an interesting fight to have, Gerald Washington.
yeah.
That certainly puts you in a window. So what would you ever think of reaching out to his people and saying, look, I want this fight, or what do you have to do? What do you think you need to get talk to their promoter or their manager?
Man, that's probably what I need to do. That's probably what I need to do. I mean, who is that guy? Is it? Do I talk to Sam Watson? That I don't know who that is because PBC, right? I done emailed them
Yeah.
guys or some message over social media telling look, I want to fight. I done did that. I don't know what else I could do. I done did it to other promoters too. Eddie Hearn,
So why
I done did it to,
why do you think you're not getting noticed? What is it? What do you think it is? Is it your face doesn't fit? What is it that why you haven't been picked up yet?
I don't know, man. Maybe my age, you know, but that don't stop nobody from, if my age, somebody's got
Yeah.
to beat me, so try it out. So, but I don't know what. Maybe I am getting calls. I'm just not actually getting the calls. Maybe they called in the guy that was managing me, and I'm just not hearing from him. I don't know, but I'm not getting nothing, and that I find that highly unusual. That an undefeated fighter, where I'm at, is not getting no calls. Maybe I am getting calls. I'm just not getting the message. I don't know.
So where are you ranked at the moment in the USA?
I don't even know, man. I don't even. I've been frustrated with boxing, so I don't even know. I don't even look at that. I just train and work, man. That's it. I hadn't even been looking at that.
Sounds to me like you need a team. Sounds to me like you need a revamp.
Man, it sounds to me like that too.
So
That's what it sounds like.
if you're feeling it and I'm feeling it, and then something has to happen, then doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know what they say, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results is insanity, right?
I think I'm coming too.
So doing the same thing over and over again, it's not gonna happen, is it?
No, sir. No, sir. It's time to do something different, man. Because right now I feel better than I've ever been as a fighter. Even at the age I'm at, I feel better than I ever been. I'm in
Yeah,
shape.
but heavyweights mature later though. They tend to mature much later.
I feel that way, but a lot of people don't think that way. When people who want to help you and getting involved in your career, they don't think that way. I believe that.
Are you ready to be fast tracked though?
So what exactly does that entail? Fast track.
Fast track means that we're sticking with the top boys now. The sink or swim sort of thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So let's
I
say
I could swim real good. I don't need no goggles. I don't need no breathing apparatus. I could swim.
So you hungry
Yeah.
or are you
Yes, I am.
starving?
Say what?
Are you hungry or are you starving?
I'm starving.
You're starving, yeah,
I'm
hungry.
I'm starving. I told you the situation. I'm ready to just jump in there, and just prove what I have. I believe once people see what I have and what I have to offer, it'll be easy. Is the point is getting seen, you know. So being on a big stage on a with a big fight, I'll get seen.
So if you couldn't get Charles Martin, you can't get Joe Washington. Who else would you go for?
What about Big Baby Miller? He's coming back.
Oh,
He's coming
yeah.
back. I'll
Why
take
big?
him.
Why Big Baby Miller?
I mean, he's a name. He's coming back. I mean, he needs somebody to fight. I think an undefeated fighter would be good for him. It really anybody, man. That's just what came to my head.
So names and reputations mean nothing to you.
No, no, no. I've been in there with the best. I've been in there with champions. I know I can fight. So names and reputations ain't got nothing to do with fighting. Either you can fight or you can't. Either I can fight or I can't. It's time for me to prove it. I've been doing this for too long, man. I've been doing this for too long. I need to get in there and prove it.
So
So
what?
I don't care. I don't care about a name, but I do care about you ain't finna come do me bad, give me $20,000 for no fight, And I know what I got. I put my body through him. I know you ain't finna short me right there. And people be
Right,
trying to do that. People be trying to do that. I'll fight the best, but don't be coming sideways. Come straight up.
right. So that's interesting. So you're a man that will speak your mind and speak your truth and won't allow anyone to take liberties with you. Then,
Yeah. No, no, no.
do you think that that's an issue for some promoters because you are now or managers because they feel that promoters that think, hey, we can't give him any old chump change. So
I mean, it shouldn't be because you know what you paying for is quality. You know what I mean? You can't what you want to show, what you want to put in front of your fighter, what kind of fight you want to promote. You want some bullshit or you want a real fighter? You got to pay for that, man. You got a real fighter, you want a real fight, a real challenge for your fighter, and all this kind of stuff. That it ain't. You get that to scrubs, You get at the scrubs that your guy gonna go in there and knock out a round or two, But you talking about I'm getting at a fight to win or 10, 12 round fight, man. Hard all the way through. You ain't finna come give me that. Ain't worth my time, man. It ain't worth my time. And shit,
so
'cause,
so Charles Martin, Joe Washington, or Big Baby Miller, any of them three guys can get it.
yeah,
No problems.
no problems.
Anybody in the UK you'd like to fight? Any UK heavyweights?
Man, I last time I talked to you, I wanted to fight that dude, the Rhino, but he got hurt real bad now, so I don't know.
Dave
I
Allen.
don't know. Huh?
You wanted to fight Dave Allen?
Yeah, I wanted to fight David Allen.
I know
That's,
Dave Allen very well. So why did you want to fight Dave? What was it about Dave Allen you wanted to fight?
oh, I
What was it
thought it
about?
would be a good fight, man. I thought it'd be a good fight. His style, and he wasn't no big giant, even though I ain't read about the giants now, you know. But he wasn't a tall fighter because most of the guys in our division are huge, man, and I'm at disadvantage. That's a tougher fight for me because I gotta get past that reach. But with him, I didn't have to get past it. I thought I'd knock him out. I could get to punching and get to throwing these hammers. You know, it'll be for me. You there? You frozen? Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with my. Hello? Oh shit. Well, we're gonna turn this into the Justin Jones show.
I'm back.
Oh, you back? I was just saying we go turn it into the Justin Jones show.
Well, what I think it's something to do with BT. It seems to be BT around the world. They just seem to disconnect at certain times in the morning. I think, you know what? Just for a couple of seconds, we're going to disconnect. So it don't matter where I'm here, wherever I am. This
Uh-huh.
internet provider just disconnects when it feels like it at this time in the morning. But we're back on. So yeah, you were talking about Dave Allen,
Yeah.
and you said that would make a good fight.
Yeah, I thought it'd make a good fight, and I was saying because I think with these other like 6'7", 6'9", and stuff like that, it'll be a harder fight for me. It'll take longer for me to get in and get past that range. I thought with him, I'd get right to it. It'll be an exciting fight. You won't be that phase where somebody trying to get inside for the first 5 to 7 rounds. So I just thought it would be a good fight off the jump, and I'll be able to let these hammers go.
So that's Dave Allen. Anybody else in the UK that you'd be interested in?
Um, Man, I'm interested in anybody right now. I told you I'm starving, man. So if anybody watching this, if you watching this and you want to take a shot at an undefeated heavyweight, hit me up. I'm on. You can hit me up on Facebook, on my email, all the social media platforms. Send me a message, man. It's anybody.
Anybody can get it, and they really
Yeah,
can get it.
yeah, anybody. I'm getting tired of just training. I've been training and not fighting. I want to fight. I'm about to fight some, but I'm about to fight the wall, man. Hit the door, man. I hit some flesh, man.
Hey,
All
well,
I do is train.
let's make a pay-per-view. You versus the Invisible Man.
I beat his ass. Excuse my language.
That's all right. That's all right. Speak your truth, brother. Speak your truth. I mean, you're locked down with BWTN Sports. Hey, speak your truth. So you wait so long to get a fight, and then you get this lockdown. How frustrating is it for you now?
Oh man, it's real frustrating. It's real frustrating because like the gym closed. I don't want to lose everything I've gained. And you can still exercise, but it's not the same as being in the gym sparring. And as of right now, I was sharp, and so I just didn't want to lose that. But I'll get it back. I ain't gonna lose too much of it.
So how far does Oliver live away from where you are?
5 minutes.
So is there any way that you and your trainer can work together, or is that a danger because of his
Um,
age?
man, I think he ain't endangered nothing. I don't think, man. That's a strong dude, but I don't know. He want to keep working out. I've been kind of like, yeah, I just want to wait. See, I have a son, and my son had asthma, and I'm kind
Right.
of like one of them. things you say. I'm being controlled by fear. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
don't want to be going out too much. And I'm still working. You know, so I'm still coming in contact with people, and I'm thinking like I might as well just keep training, man, because I'm already coming in contact with people. I just kind of just stay away from my son right now.
I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. It must be difficult. Must be difficult. So mentally as a fighter, are you switching off? What are you doing to deal with this lockdown?
Well, I just took about a week off, you know. So as of right now, because I've been humping, like I say, I train people, I work, and I train myself, So I've been running a rat race like every day, I don't really get a break. So when this happened, I was able to take a break. So about a week, I just kind of chill, and my body needed it, So I'm trying to debate on whether I'm gonna go back or not, depending on safety reasons,
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
and then I don't want to get no ticket. I heard they writing tickets for people who breaking quarantines,
Yeah,
So
gotta be
I don't
okay.
want. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm gonna be doing something. I might not be in the gym, but I'm gonna be doing something.
So
Hopefully, this don't last too long.
what did you make of Wilder's fight with Tyson Fury, the rematch?
I mean, it his lack of skill just came out, man. His lack of skill just came out. I mean, in a fight where he could take his time and box and have time and room to land that right hand, he gonna get that every time, man. He just needed to switch gears. If he would have just fought, went all out and fought, he had a better chance of stopping and hurting Fury. But he was still trying to box and take his time. Like when somebody come on you like that, you got to put fire with fire, and he didn't put fire with fire.
What do you make of George Foreman's assessment that Wilder could win the fight easy?
Yeah, he could win the fight easy if he landed that right hand. I kind of think that he'll have a better chance if he fight different, if he fight aggressively and not wait, try to land that right hand. I don't think Fury is gonna be easily hit by that right hand. I mean, in the last fight, he got hit with it twice, and they dropped him. And I kind of said, like, man, they got skill. He's dedicated. Look how much weight he lost. You had to be dedicated to do that. So I know he's going to be dedicated to not get hit by that right hand. And he'll
Yeah.
he'll he'll avoid it for the most part. And that same strategy ain't gonna work. He got to completely change the strategy. He could win. I don't know about easy. I don't think nobody could beat Tyson Fury easy, man. The
Okay.
guy's too long, too big. He's skillful, you know. So I don't think nobody could beat him easy. Maybe he could still win. I don't doubt he could win, but I don't think he'll do it easy. And then I think he need more time. This quarantine bought him more time because you need to learn some skills, and you need to practice them and perfect them, and then come in there and try to change things around. But if you come right back that soon, you ain't perfecting nothing. What can you perfect in that time? So I think he just needed a little more time to play. Yeah, I think he could beat Fury, but not easy.
Okay. And how would you go about fighting Tyson Fury? Should you be given that fight?
Man, if I'm giving that fight, I gotta fight him like everybody else inside. Inside. Get close. I mean, you take away his advantages. Them long arms he got, he can't do that much damage on the inside. You know what I mean? I'm talking
Mhm.
about like um Henry Armstrong type of fight, You stay in close like that, staying close like that. Even with Wilder, you got to stay in close with these big guys. You take away their advantages.
So how tall are you and how much do you weigh?
I'm 6'2", 230 right now.
Okay, so
230 right now.
how much do you weigh come fight time, would you say?
Man, my last fight, I got down, man. I got down to 222, and I felt small, you know. But I was quick, and I could move, and I liked the way I felt. I just was small. So I think it depends on who I'm fighting, how I'm gonna come in.
Right,
If
gotcha,
if
gotcha.
it's the guy I need to bully, I'll probably be bigger. If a guy I need to move, I'll probably be slimmer. So it all depends on the strategy I would use, and that's
Gotcha.
why I think I can fight anybody because I can change my strategy up. I'm not one dimensional.
Okay, fair enough. So we're gonna end here. Do you have a message to anybody out there? Finally, this is the floor for you to let people know who Justin Jawbreaker Jones is. Here's your.
Well, I'm Justin Jawbreaker Jones, an undefeated heavyweight trying to find a fight. It seems like everybody's scared. If you're not scared, hey, give me a chance and give me an opportunity. Even if you're a promoter, you just want to put on a good fight. Hey, give me a call, man. Let me show what I got. Give me the opportunity. I've worked hard my whole career. I deserve it. I deserve it. An opportunity. So give it to me. Give me a chance.
I like the sound of that.
I mean,
I like the hunger in that. I do like the hunger in that.
you
Obviously,
know,
they can't give you a chance at the moment because of the lockdown. So you have to understand
yeah,
who.
but this ain't gonna last forever. This ain't gonna last forever, and I'll be right here when it's over.
I like that. That sounds real good. I like the sound of that. You sound like a man that means business, and we like that on this channel.
Yeah. Hopefully I can show y'all, man. Hopefully I can show
There's
y'all.
no hopefully
Sooner,
you'll show us. You'll show
sooner
us.
or later, sooner or later, something will come up.
Something is coming up. I'm sure of it. I'm so
Yeah,
sure of it.
yeah.
For those people who want to reach out to you, how do they reach out to you on social media?
You could just go right in my inbox on Facebook, Instagram. I have a Twitter. It's called Trip LJ, TRIPLJY. Um, that's really all I got them through. Or you can reach me on my email, champjjones@gmail.com.
Say that again.
Champ, ChampJJONES@gmail.com.
Fantastic. From one Jones to another, I salute you, brother.
Same to you, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we'll talk
Stay
more often.
All right. Stay safe, man.
You too, champ. All the best.
All right. Later.
Take care.